In this video, I will tell you about the group manager tool of AutoCAD. So we have some groups here in this drawing, which we have made in the previous video, and we'll modify the properties of those groups using the group manager. So to access group manager, expand the groups panel and select this group manager tool. Now you'll see all of these groups in this list. And here we have these three named groups, and also we have this unnamed group which is indicated as star A1. So in your case, you might not find this unnamed group, and if this unnamed group is not visible, simply click on this checkbox and the unnamed group will become visible. Now let's start with renaming of these groups, and I'll rename this first group, which is unnamed, and I'll rename it to living room. So I'll simply type here live room. Now you'll notice that I'm not using space in the group name because space is not acceptable as a group name. So always ensure that you enter the name without spaces. Now once the name is entered, click on this rename button and we have this live room group added. Now, if you want to create a new group directly from this group manager, you can do that as well. And for that, select this new option. But before selecting the new option, give it a name. So I'll name it as door. And now click on new. So in this case, I'll select all of these doors which are present in this drawing, and we'll create a group from these doors. So this is the selection. Now press enter and we have this door group added in our list. Now in this case, when you look to this column, you'll see that all of these groups are selectable. That's because we have selected the same option while creating the groups. Now let's make some of these non-selectable. So I'll select the bed group and I'll turn off this feature. So for that, click on this selectable button, and now you'll notice that the selectable option has been changed to no. Now click on OK and now select any one of the bed, and you'll notice that only that bed will be selected even when this group selection is on. So the group selection is on, but still we are able to select all of these objects of a group individually because the feature of selecting all of these objects of a group has been turned off from the group manager. But still in this case, if you select any object from some other group, the complete group object will be selected. So once again, I'll go to group manager and I'll select it and I'll make it selectable once again by clicking this box. In order to remove any of these groups from your list, you can simply explode them. So here we have the explode option. Let's say that we don't want this live room or the living room group. So select it and select this explode, and we don't have that group anymore here. So in a similar way, you can add or remove objects also, and that's quite simple. Let's say we want to add some objects in this kitchen group. So select that and select this add option and add any one of the objects. So we have these three objects already selected. Let's select these two lines and press enter, and we have both of the objects selected in our group. Similarly, you can remove them, or you can obviously rename them and add a description. So with these changes, let's click on OK. So that was all about group and group manager tool of AutoCAD.